Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hot Wheels Mama's Fan Talk Show. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you have not already done so, and you would like to become a part of the Hot Wheels Mama's Fan Talk Show, all you have to do is subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy, and I want to help those who have disabilities understand just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't live a productive life, because you absolutely can. And for those of you that don't have disabilities, I want to teach you what it's like from an insider about cerebral palsy. But the way that I teach it, I talk about it instead of showing it. Now, for today's second video is Depression Series Episode 9. And usually I would talk about, at this time, I would talk about depression. However, today I'm not going to do that. I'm going to explain to you why I started this series. The reason I started the depression series is because it has been swept under the rug for so long. People are ashamed to talk about it. And I'm just here to teach you guys that it's okay to talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it, because when you talk about it, then you're getting out whatever is making you sad or angry. And like I said, you can talk to your doctor if you are ready to be open with him or her, because the only way that you guys, and I'm not saying you guys in particular, but people don't talk to their doctors and tell them how they feel, including myself. And it's not because I'm ashamed of it, because if I was ashamed of it, I wouldn't be talking to you guys about it. What bothers me is I have so many medications that I take now. I don't want to add no more. So like, my doctor, for an example, who asked me a question, and like, if I don't want to answer it fully, I will give him a roundabout question, so that way he knows that I'm listening, I'm paying attention to what he's saying, but without disclosing too much information. And honestly, guys, I'm the same way with my regular doctors too, like with my specialist and every doctor that I come across, because one, I don't like the doctors because I've been in and out of doctors all my life. Two, I'm afraid that they're going to come back and say, oh, you need surgery for this, you need surgery for that. Now, keep in mind, if it hurts, whatever body part, if it hurts for more than a month non-stop, that's when I will go get it checked, because I can tell if it's my cerebral palsy acting up, or if it's a strange pain that I have, and I never had before and it won't go away, then I will say something to the doctors. But the whole point of me sharing this video with you guys is to let you guys know that you don't have to hide how you're feeling to the doctors. And I need to take my own advice that I'm giving you. You don't have to hide from the doctors, because at the end of the day, if you don't tell them what's wrong with you, they won't know. So try to be honest as much as you can with the doctor. Tell them, say, hey, I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling depressed, or I don't feel myself. But for me, when I don't feel myself, I'm all out of whack. And I hate that feeling with a passion. I hate feeling like I'm not in control of myself or my body. Sorry guys, you see my BB guns up there. But I hate feeling like I'm losing control and I'm not in control of my body. That is the worst feeling that someone can have. And then anxiety attacks makes it 10 times worse. And so I need to be in control of myself and my body, so that way I can function right. Because if I feel like I'm outside my body and I lost control of my body, then I lose control of myself and I lose all logical thinking. I don't know why, but it just happened that way. And like I said, I don't like feeling like I'm not in control. I have to be in control so I can make the proper phone calls that I need to make throughout the week. And I will talk to you more tomorrow about why I originally started getting depressed without disclosing too much information. I love that I can share my journey with all of you in the hopes that I'm helping someone. That has been my whole goal, is to help you. I'm not here to put you down or make you sad by doing these series that I'm doing. One, yes, I did say I'm doing them to help you guys, but I'm also doing them to help me, for me to, when I get out of control, for me to look back and say, hey, this is what you've told them, this is what you need to follow. And trust me guys, when I get like that to the point where I'm depressed, I don't follow it because I don't care at that point. So this is the way for me to look back on it and reset my mind, rethink, digress, and pull myself back in my body. Like I've told you guys before, I literally, when I'm outside my body, it's like I can see other people around me, but I can't see myself. I can see me helping people, but I can't see to help myself. And this is why I take the medication that I take, so I feel like I'm in control of myself and the people around me, so they don't take advantage of me. Because believe it or not, when you have a disability, and it's so annoying, but people would take advantage of me, and I don't like that. And I have to be in control of myself so they won't do that. Yes, I'm 30-some plus years, but it took my husband to sit down and talk to me about how we can fix my depression and fix my anger. And then once we sit down and talk about it, like, I go through and pick the parts out that I think I need to really work on, and then I'll work on those and then do the outer layer of the problem. And then once I do that, then I can fix it and do what I have to do so it does not happen again. So that's my whole purpose of doing these series. It's to help people understand that they're not alone in depression. And I'm here to talk to you if you need someone to talk to. I'm not gonna judge you because you have a mental disability. But remember, guys, it's not your fault. For the longest time, I kept blaming myself, and I thought it was my fault. But once I sat down and talked to my doctors and told my doctors what was going on, he looked at me and said, "It's not your fault." And like I said, for the longest time, I kept blaming myself. As a matter of fact, I blamed myself up until I met my husband 11 years ago. That's why I tell you, this guy is the perfect person to be with, because he always got my back, never lets nothing happen to me, he's always talking to me to try to help make things better for me. I just love this man, period. He lets me get everything off my chest and doesn't tell me I'm wrong for saying it or wrong for opening my mouth. Because, you know, we all need somebody to listen to, or for them to hear you. It doesn't matter what the situation is, you always need to sit down and open up and tell you what the situation is, so that person that you trust can help you in some way. And like I said before, guys, I don't have a lot of people that I can trust. I don't have a lot of people that care. That's why I put my wall up. And when I say I put my wall up, at times I close my ears, not physically, but mentally. I close my ears so I don't have to hear what people are saying to me, because most of the people in my life try to direct me in the wrong situation. And that is why I cut all the negativity out of my life, all the drama out of my life. And I had to let some people go in the process. It doesn't mean that I don't love those people anymore. It's just I got tired of hearing the negativity. So I had to cut that negativity out of my life. And since I did that, my life has been so much easier, so much better. And that's partly one of the reasons why I feel better about myself. Because once I cut all that negativity out of my life, a lot of the way that I was feeling ran away with that. And that's partially the reason I feel better about myself. So I didn't want to go too heavy today in the depression series, but that is why I chose to do these series. Now, like I've told you guys before, I don't know how long this series is going to be. I have a lot more to talk about. When you guys are ready, I put the depression series in a playlist. So whenever you guys are ready, then you can watch the series. If you're ready now, you can just watch it after I upload it. I know a lot of you don't like me talking about depression or any mental disability, and the reason I say that is because with these series I have not been getting a lot of views, which is okay. I understand why, but just remember, I'm only doing these series to help people know that you're not alone. You're not the only person that goes through this. And yes, guys, I didn't know this until my son's doctor told him this. He said depression is hereditary. And I think I got my depression from my grandmother. And on that note, I will explain what I mean on tomorrow's video of depression series. And I'm sorry I told you guys this was episode 9. It's actually episode 10. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I am doing these series. I hope you guys learn something. And please make sure you share this video as well as all my other videos, because it helps the channel. And you never know, you just might share that video and somebody might need to hear my journey. And I want you to know, regardless what your journey is in life, you are not alone. You are strong. You're not weak. Just remember that. You are strong. You got a lot of strength in you. You can fight. And if you're having any struggles, I want you to know from me that you're not alone, and you always have someone by your side. I know you may not know me personally and may not want to share your story with me, and that is okay. You don't have to share your story with me. At least you're listening and watching my videos, and that's all that matters to me. As long as you're getting something out of my videos and it's helping you, that's all that matters to me. Then I have done what I set out to do. And trust me, I'm not done setting out what I have to do. I'm still working on it. And my job is to educate people on these type of things and share my journey with each and every one of you. I'm going to end this video here today, but before I do that, I want to remind you, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. Please make sure you tell your family and friends to subscribe if they have not already done so, and if they're on the fence about it, just tell them to subscribe, because to me, if you're on the fence about it, then you need to hear my journey. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. And again, thank you for allowing me to share my journey with you, and I will see you guys very soon for another video. So stay tuned. Bye guys.